Murder suspect Matthew Armstrong is back in custody this morning. The Searcy County Sheriff's Office say Armstrong was taken into custody without incident. The massive manhunt Armstrong began Saturday night when he broke out of jail with another inmate. The other man was captured quickly. In a breaking news update, 2 people are facing kidnapping and theft of property charges after a Faulkner County woman was found dead. 16-year-old Robert Smith Jr., who will be charged as an adult, and 18-year-old Takori Mackerel are both in custody this morning. Deputies say 71-year-old Elvia Fragstein was taken from the Conway Commons parking lot July 7th. Her body was found days later in a rural part of Jefferson County.
It's very scary and it hits more close to home. Growing up in Greenbrier, we're a small hometown kind of place, and shopping in Conway every day, growing up in Conway, you know, you get to feeling safe. Like things like that don't usually happen here, and you sure don't hear about it happening close to us.
Investigators are still looking for Fragstein's car. It is a silver Honda CR-V bearing Arkansas license plate number. That's 453TGO. It's on your screen, 453TGO. Keep a lookout for that vehicle. If you also wanted to take a look at that information, just head to fox16.com.
There are still no arrests this morning in a Little Rock shooting from Monday at the Pleasant Point Apartments off Green Mountain Drive. Police say a 23-year-old man was shot several times in the hip, but is expected to recover. A year ago this month, a 14-year-old was shot and killed at the same apartment complex. 4 people were charged in that case. 1 man is dead, another is recovering after an early morning shooting Monday at a North Little Rock skate park. Police say the 2 men were shot at the Riverview skate park. 22-year-old Armand Van Tonder died. 18-year-old Jacob Bynum is in the hospital. Police believe the victims were being robbed.
This park is a very family-friendly place typically. We have a lot of picnics, a lot of people walk and ride their bikes to this area, and it's just a horrible situation for this to have occurred here.
This homicide comes less than a week after 3 people were robbed at gunpoint at the skate park in the middle of the afternoon. So far, no arrests have been made in that one.
And a Fox 16 crime alert, a 21-year-old Little Rock man is in jail, charged with engaging a child in sexually explicit conduct. Police arrested Elijah Lucas Sunday. His probation was also revoked. Lucas has a $15,000 bond. A Pulaski County bail bondsman arrested, accused of providing contraband to inmates. The sheriff's office says over several months, Jacob Foster smuggled items including a cigarette lighter, ink pen, and an eyeliner pencil. A Mayflower High School art teacher charged with sexual assault pleads not guilty in court. In May, police arrested Jessica Kaplan after a parent of a 17-year-old student said the 2 were engaging in an inappropriate relationship. The 32-year-old admitted to Mayflower police that she had had sex with the teen in her classroom and car. Her next court appearance is set for September.
To national news now, 1 person is dead and at least 5 others injured after a shooting in South Florida. Police say this targeted attack killed a 22-year-old woman. 2 of the other victims have possibly life-threatening injuries. The other 3 are expected to survive. Police are still searching for the gunman. In Las Vegas, body camera video shows the moment a police officer decides to fire through his own windshield while chasing a car. Police say the suspects shot at them several dozen times. The officer points his gun towards his windshield and pulls the trigger. The car eventually crashes. That's when police say the driver tries to reverse toward the officers. The driver was shot and killed.
Wow. A California woman is in critical condition this morning after a swarm of bees attacked her. Authorities say the woman parked near a hive that was hidden. When she got out of her car, she was swarmed by tens of thousands of bees. Firefighters used a fire extinguisher to kill some of the bees, but when the ambulance arrived, the woman was still covered in bees and stingers. She was stung more than 200 times. And take a look at this. This is what's left of a boat after a lava explosion in Hawaii sent a basketball-sized lava bomb through its roof. We're told 23 people were injured. Only 1 victim has serious injuries. The rest should be okay. More than 50 people were on board at the time.
TV cameras capture a California man being plucked from a river. Authorities say the man and his wife had been swimming, but the man got too far out and was swept away by the current. He managed to make it to a rock, and the rescue crews needed a helicopter to bring the man to safety. Fortunately, though, he was not injured. Probably, though, a little embarrassed by the whole thing.
I'm